Okay, cool.
Hey guys, it's Dolby Billy Boudreaux, joined by Kovu and Tails of Rorschach Media and Chaser the Ultimate Gamer on this set of videos of Double B Plays Infamous 2. How you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad.
Pretty good.
Well, one thing I don't know about this. Chase, you might be able to answer this.
Yeah.
The Battlefield 3, they've been having a beta. I know that it's been on Xbox and I know it's been on PlayStation, but has it been available for the Wii?
Battlefield?
Battlefield 3.
Not that I know of. I have not seen too many of the Battlefield games. I don't think there are too many even on the GameCube. I think there might have been a few, but I don't think they even boosted up to the Wii. So far, the bigger shooting games that I know that have been on the Wii is, of course, Call of Duty. Medal of Honor has done it. Dead Space has done it. And there's a Resident Evil, are the bigger ones.
Okay, Resident Evil for the win, that's all I gotta say.
Resident Evil for the win. Resident Evil 4. It's the best on the GameCube, but the Wii version was pretty close, even though the motion control on it kind of sucks. So if you're going to play Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, you better have a classic controller or a classic controller Pro.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to have a hell of a time.
Yeah. I want to say this about the Resident Evil series. I wish they would come out with the 5th movie already. I can't wait!
Oh, man. Have you guys seen Afterlife? It was amazing.
I saw it when it came out in theaters, and then I got it on Blu-ray. I fell in love with the movie.
I saw it in 3D.
Oh, you lucky son of a duck.
You know those crazy dogs that, like, flip open and stuff? You've seen that in 3D? It's the creepiest but coolest thing seen in a movie.
Right.
Those dogs, when they split their heads and you get to see it up and close, it's disgusting, but it's like, holy crap, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the things you gotta love about the Resident Evil movies. They always have something more disgusting than the last time. I mean, with the 4th movie, they got this. I want to see what they're gonna do with the 5th movie.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite video game series of movies, but it still is not my top favorite. I have a few others that are above it.
Oh, trust me, if you can tell by my name, that's not my top favorite either.
Probably right now my top favorite is Mortal Kombat.
Oh god, Mortal Kombat, love the game.
Oh yeah.
In fact, they're coming out with a new Mortal Kombat movie actually pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, and I'm hoping to get Jerry Ryan to play Sonya Blade like they did in the little Mortal Kombat Legacy series they've been having up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, those are by, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't those by Machinima?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's by Machinima, and honestly, I don't like it, and the reason why is because every time they kept going, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. And one thing, do you really need to go, and previously on Mortal Kombat Legacy, it's on YouTube. You can see it for free. It's not like you need to go and backtrack. You're wasting time. That is the most ridiculous thing, and they took forever to keep bringing out each and every episode.
Yeah,
nonetheless,
now they stopped though too.
Yeah, nonetheless, the episodes were pretty cool. Some of them. The battle against Scorpion and Sub-Zero was badass.
I love that one.
And then he killed him and squashed him. Squashed him like a blast or something. And it makes Sub-Zero look like a bad guy, but honestly, they're each bad to each other. So it's not really like who's the one really evil and who's the one not. They each have their own battle to do, you know?
Right. And what was funny is I like the fact that they actually followed the actual original Mortal Kombat storyline behind each character, but also added a slight detail more.
And it was a hell of a lot more gory.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I must say they actually captured a lot of the characters pretty well. I mean, they captured the essence of both Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I mean, even my friend can tell you that they captured a lot of the characters perfectly.
Yeah, there was one person they didn't do so well, and I know someone saying that they liked Jerry Ryan as Sonya.
Me.
I didn't, and the reason was because she was a little too old for the Sonya part, and she was a damsel in distress. We know Sonya as that kick-ass bitch who will not let anyone get in her way. So putting her in this damsel in distress thing is kind of like, we've seen it in so many movies, it's time for her to actually have her part. But then when she finally came out and started kicking people's ass, then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll let it go this time, but don't let this happen again.
I mean, she's definitely the one that, if you were her husband and you piss her off, prepare to lose something you cherish right between your legs.
You'll never see those again.
Exactly. Well, not just those. You'll be missing a third item that you really need.
Oh yeah.
So, but in the first movie, I thought Bridget Wilson had Sonya down pat. I'm like, she is doing good, because I've seen Bridget Wilson in many other movies, even Billy Madison, and she always turns out to be a little bit of a bitch. And Sonya, that is her personality. She's like that. I take only myself. No one's gonna get in my way. You mess with me, you're gonna get messed up, type of thing. And it worked. And she looked sexy. And when she went against Kano, and I'm like, I just loved. I know how corny those lines were, but it was the greatest moment. It's like, oh, Sonya, give me a break. Okay.
Okay, I'm laughing about two things now. How you said that, and the fact that in my game I'm playing out of style. I'm on my DS, and I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Japan Wars, however you pronounce it.
Chinatown Wars.
Yeah, Chinatown Wars. Thank you. And
I have it.
Oh, it's a good. So you know it's a good game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, fortunately, I didn't really like Grand Theft Auto 4, but I didn't really get to play it, so I can't make a full biased opinion on it. But I have Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is probably one of my all-time favorites.
I like that. But here's what just happened though to me. I saw one of the money weapon vehicles.
Yeah.
And I got the guy out of it. I killed him. So I blocked him off into a wall immediately, and was trying to shoot at the vehicle to get him to get out. So I killed him, but accidentally shooting way too many times, I hit the gas tank and blew it up along with myself. So I feel smart now.
You know what? We should see if we can try co-op on there, because I know they have co-op mode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'd have to hook up my extra router, because my main router does not like my DS. I don't know why. So I have to hook entirely another one up, and have two routers going at once and interface.
For some reason, the DS didn't do the greatest job with their Wi-Fi connection, because it's not as easily done as the Wii. My Wii can easily snap up to the wireless router, and I can start playing online. And I got probably about 17 or 18 Wi-Fi games on the Wii. And then with the DS, I had to call Nintendo maintenance to go ahead and talk to them about that. And I'm like, okay, my Wii can do this, why can't my DS? It was like, oh, well, there's a certain setting. And then so I switched it up, and I finally got to play Mario Kart DS online for the first time, and I was like amazed. But then my dad got mad at me, so I had to turn it back to the regular thing. So I've never gotten to do it again.
He's still doing
Sad
pretty
moment.
well at the table.
Right.
But yeah, I actually have my DSi, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade my DSi in and get a 3DS.
Oh yeah, those look pretty good. But
Okay,
I must say, when I got my DS online, I was surprised to see how good the combat playing was with the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Cause I finally got my Yu-Gi-Oh 2000. I think it was 2011. Of Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's game online, and I thought I had one of the best built decks that I could build with my cheat code thing. Not gonna lie, I was like, I got tired of waiting to build all my cards. I'm like, you know what? Let's get this little cheat card thingy, put it in, get the cards, done, good, deck built. Went online, and I still got my butt handed to me very, very hard. I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is the first time I've ever had one of my perfectly good decks beaten like that. So it's like, wow, they put my cards to shame. I'm sad now.
I don't even know where my Game Boy Advance games are. Oh my god, I'm mad. Yeah, I got a pretty big selection of DS games. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Interrogators heading into the tan house on 8th Street.
23 games.
Getting the vehicle out of that area won't be easy.
So I got a pretty big, decent collection.
Why'd I do that?
I'll break up the roadblocks.
I just ran over crap!
Nintendo DS games.
Oh crap!
Run away from the cops.
Let's get home, let's get home, let's get home. And my car is about to go on fire. I might be screwed. Come on. Wait,
so-
me?
I'm trying to think of some of my favorites.
Doing a let's play of a game called Hotel Dusk Room 215.
I heard about that. I never got to play it though.
It's a real good game. It's got puzzles and it's got a really interesting storyline. I must say, I played through it once already, and I liked it. So I downloaded the emulator on my computer. So I'm gonna be starting to record it soon.
Oh, that's
I'll be
awesome.
putting it up on YouTube.
Oh,
Good luck with that. I hope it comes out really great for you.
yeah, me too.
Thank you, but I'll
I
put
can't
the
wait
link
to see
up to the preview video of what I have it started as. At least what I've got so far is just a preview saying it's in the working of being made.
Yeah, I'm actually in the process of starting my LPs itself. I did one start of the LP a long time ago. I can send you guys the link if you want to see it, but I'm going to warn you, the sound is really bad. Now, as you can tell, I got a much clearer mic, even though it's still a piece of crap. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to a Turtle Beach headset soon. But as you can tell, that one LP video that I did has over like 48,000 views. So I'm like, I might as well go ahead and get that back up so people don't get too mad at me and see if it has its chance out there. And actually, I'm pretty shocked right now because I just found out on my email that one of my videos is eligible for a partnership.
Cool.
Damn.
I'll make sure it's legitimate though, because not that long ago, our friend Deacon from Rorschach Media got one as well, and we found out it was a fake. There were a few people were getting scammed by something like that, and it was actually people taking YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that, so that's why I'm going to take a look more into this, but, I mean, if it can help me get more views, I guess, why not? I mean, that video, I'm surprised that one's kind of gotten the partnership thing, because I only have, like, 3,000 views on it, which, for a partnership video, usually they probably want you to have more, so.
Right.
The one video that I did got a partner,
First robot's clear.
that I got another eligible, which
Good.
had
I'm
over
almost in the house.
300,000 views, and
Now
that
this
one
is
got
gonna move
declined.
fast, Cole. Be
So,
ready.
kind of shocking, but whatever.
You're wasting time, you know that, right? Okay.
I really want to know where the hell did I put my Game Boy Advance collection, because I have a great big collection.
Right.
Oh.
And right now, my friend that's being nice and quiet, thank you, is playing on my PS3 on his account. He's playing the Batman Gotham Asylum.
Oh, okay. I actually got my PS2 hooked up right now, and I've been lately playing Dynasty Warriors.
So, a minute ago, he was playing Black Ops, and he was playing, what were you playing? Tom Clancy's, what? End War.
Yourself?
No, End Wars.
Oh,
End War.
oh, okay. I got a few new PlayStation 2 games that I actually went to a really cheap stores around my area, and they can give you games for like 99 cents to $2 to even like $5, but it's that good of a deal.
Yeah, I got a place around here too. Around
You
here.
gotta watch out for those, because sometimes they have the games, but they don't actually work.
Oh
yeah.
I've even bought Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and everything else from this place. They work.
Yeah. I bought a Nintendo 64 game off of eBay quite a long time ago called Perfect Dark, a James Bond type game.
I have it.
I got it for a penny.
Yeah,
I got it.
Penny.
I got it for a penny.
That sounds like a ripoff. I mean, not a ripoff, but that sounds too good to be true. Something.
When I got it, it was still in the original plastic wrap.
Wow.
I kid you not, it was a penny.
That guy.
You're kidding. It was in its plastic.
Yes.
My God, that's lucky right there. I mean, that's like literally luck of the find.
Oh, yeah.
don't get too cocky because you're never. Most likely, you're not going to get some kind of deals like that again. That's just pure luck.
Like, I thought God smiled upon you this one time, and He's like, "Guess what? I'm not doing it again."
Yeah. I was kind of lucky
That's
because
your present.
my
I
girlfriend
can
got
find
me
some pretty good, damn good deals on eBay and Amazon.
Yeah.
on Amazon. My girlfriend got me Pokemon the first movie. And I'm like totally stoked, and she's like, yeah, I got you a used copy." I'm like, "I don't care. It wasn't used. It was a brand new copy." And I'm like, "Holy crap! And how much did you pay?" She only paid like $3. And I'm like,
Wasn't the first Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, I got Yu-Gi-Oh on the mind. Let me bear.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, wasn't the first Pokemon movie the one with Mewtwo?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie with my niece. There's one song that I liked from that movie. I know this is gonna sound dorky, but I like the song from that movie, "Brother, My Brother."
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
That was alright.
wasn't that like during like the final battle with the Pokemon and the clones?
Yep.
I love the part where Pikachu slapped Pikachu. I'm like, Pikachu flap. Instead of face slap. That was the greatest.
That slap went on forever. I mean, even when I was tired, they're like, I had no more energy. One more. Slap. That was an epic battle.
Now, have you guys seen the Nostalgia or Nostalgia Critic? I think that's his name. Right?
Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, he did a review of it. It is so funny. He said he hated the movie, but he doesn't know Pokemon, which you gotta watch the TV show to understand the first movie. So I guess for not being a Pokemon fan, I guess I can let him slide. But
A lot of people always end up saying the name of that show is Pikachu. No, it's Pokemon. Pikachu. Oh, you're playing Pikachu cards. No, the Pokemon cards. It's like, what?
I never really got into the Pokemon series.
No, the only reason I even watched the first movie is because of my niece. And she watched it over and over. I mean, she watched it so many times, I felt like my head was starting to bleed.
hey, I don't care. It was still one of the really cool kids movies that I'm almost 22 now, and I still love it. So that shows you, like, I mean, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan anymore because, all right, you've ruined it now because you already have over 150 Pokemon. Just let it die gracefully.
Yeah. I mean, I play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I still watch the series every now and then, but it's like, okay, with the new Zeal show, they might lead us to stop now. I mean, granted, these new XYZ cards are kind of interesting, but you're bringing too many cards to count.
I could not get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just, I don't know. Honestly, I just, like,
I always thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was kind of fun, in my opinion. I always enjoyed playing it.
Not to be offensive to any Yu-Gi-Oh! People out there, because I'll probably get fanboys coming after me now, but I actually used to call it Yu-Gi-Oh!
You also forgot the fangirls. You might have the fangirls on you. But I don't think anybody would mind that.
Sorry, fanboys, if I disappoint you with Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it's just not me. But it's not as bad as Digimon. I hate Digimon with a passion.
I actually like Digimon I hated Pokemon. Digimon actually got intrigued for me because the fact that they had cards that also helped control their creatures. Now that was actually the third season. The first season they actually just used the Digivice.
Digimon just was, to me, a complete rip-off of Pokemon, and I'm like, whatever. It's just another...
Big ass.
A lot of people say that because the fact that it was a rip-off of Pokemon is because the fact that they both end with the word Mon.
No, it's just the way that they are. It's not just because one says, they both say Mon. It's just, you both got battling, and they're both, like, type of animals. It just honestly feels more like a rip-off than anything. I mean, but I'm not going to dish you for your taste. You have yours, I have mine.
Well,
that's cool.
And the fact, if it comes to any cartoon or movie, that's flanking all the way.
I am so mad I don't have my Game Boy Advance collection right now. I don't know where it is, and I I don't want to get off because I like talking to you guys, but I just want to go find it because it's going to be my journey tonight. Journey in my room to find my Game Boy Advance collection, because if I don't find it, I'm going to freak.
I think we all can agree we've all been there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on, it's my Game Boy Advance collection. You don't see that much anymore.
Right?
Nope.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance is very hard. Actually, no, the most hardest thing to find is actually the Game Gear.
No, hardest thing to find is the Virtual Boy.
Oh god,
Oh God.
then that's old school. Virtual. Well,
A Game Gear is so easy to find. If I wanted to, I can go down to Second Chance right now and get one for like $15.
wow.
$15? I was
About
figuring a lot
$15.
less.
Might have been 10 to 15. I'm not exactly sure. Super Nintendos right now are about $30. Old Nintendos are about $50 right now. They're pretty high. Nintendo 64, you can get one for $20. Unless you get one of the color ones, like those green or blue, like those really special editions, then that will run you about $40.
How much would they charge you for a Jaguar?
A Jaguar?
Yeah,
I have not seen one of those.
You've never seen the Sony Jaguar?
Nope.
It's an old school game console. It's pretty good though.
Sounds like it.
I mean, it's granted it was back in like the early 80s, 90s, but it was a good console. It had a few good games, but it did have a flaw. I mean, if your game cartridge did not read at all, you know the red ring of death on a lot of game systems.
Well, it's a 360 basically, but yes.
But the red ring of death is a walk in the park against the actual red screen of death.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually a person on YouTube that talks about it, and he actually uses a lot of the basic facts. I mean, the game cartridge where you put the game cartridge would be most systems would always have that little flap to protect the inside of the system. This one had no flap at all.
Ooh.
Wow.
And that would as the YouTuber stated, is the most sluttiest system of all time. It's just like I'm open. Yes, because the fact that it's always open.
Oh wow.
It's like it's always wide open for someone new. It's like, oh god, this really is the sluttiest system you've ever seen.
Wow, slutty. That's kind of funny. I lost my train of thought because I'm thinking about a slutty system right now.
Does anybody here still have the old original gray Game Boy?
Oh, mine broke years ago.
Wait, say that works. Say that one again.
The original Game Boy, the old gray brick.
Oh, the 4-battery piece of junk. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I still have that 4-battery piece of junk.
Wait, what about the handheld Sega Genesis? Little I forget what it was called.
Nomad.
Yeah, the Nomad. That was a pretty decent system. I had one at one point. Thing is, the screen broke like it was butter.
Well, I only have a Game Boy Advance right now, and a Game Boy Advance SP, and a DSi right now. That's all I have. I used to have a Game Boy Color, like when I was a kid and stuff, and that's when I got Super Mario Land and stuff like that. But I lost a lot of that. Don't know where they are. But I have like probably about 25 Game Boy and Game Boy Color games combined. Plus, I got definitely a lot of Game Boy Advance and so games on my computer for emulator reasons.
Yeah, the emulator's always good. What kind of game consoles do you have right now besides your computer and your guesses?
Let's see, old Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Wii, which handles my GameCube area too, for most part. A PlayStation 2, Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast.
I used to love Dreamcast. I used to always jack my brothers just to play it.
I don't like it for one reason and one reason only, which makes me want to just buy the games for the GameCube. Because they mostly came out for the GameCube at that time. And the reason I don't like the Sega Dreamcast is because of its controller. I swear to God, my hands will hurt with that controller. I mean, nonetheless, I did not like the Nintendo 64 controller, but it was bearable.
Well,
It was bearable to a point.